And now, CL 650 presents Anthony Gismondi and Casey Wilson. This is Tony and Casey's Best of Food and Wine. Now, here's Tony and Casey.
A bottle of red, a bottle of whites. It all depends upon your appetite.
Welcome back to the Best of Food and Wine. I'm Tony Gismondi.
I'm Casey Wilson.
And we have a bottle of red right in front of us, so that's we've solved that problem. Joining us now is Angelo Ruzzi. Angelo, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
I've been staring across at your booth for 2 days, Zaccagnini.
Yes.
And you brought a bottle of wine from the cantina today.
Yes.
And it's a special wine. We've never had this wine on the show, so we're really excited.
Yeah, actually, we are now for the first time here in British Columbia.
Yeah.
And we are very proud to establish this cooperation with Andrew Peller, which is now our agent.
And you
here
said,
from West.
and you just said, well, I brought the wine with the stick on it.
This is beautiful. The packaging, describe it for our listeners.
Actually, this is the original packaging which signed our bottles since 1978 when we start to produce wine. Zaccagnini starts 1976. Actually, the first bottle was made in 1978, and actually the layout remains more or less the same.
Yeah.
And the same passion for quality remains the same.
Yeah. Tell our listeners where the winery is. Situate them in Italy for us.
Okay, now we are in Abruzzo. Abruzzo is the region, is called the green region of Italy and of Europe because 35% of the surface is completely protected by 3 national parks.
Nice.
Even Zaccagnini is in the national park of Maiella.
Okay.
In this way, we belong to a region which is very eco-friendly. We are very natural, and we are very close to the primary fruit of the vineyard.
So you've looked after the area very well.
Absolutely.
Yes.
It's for us is we call this our oil. You know,
Yes.
our oil is tourism, is nature, is the relationship with the territory. And Montepulciano d'Abruzzo is the right expression, our passion for our territory.
Yeah.
And you said on the bottle, is this like a stake that would be in holding up the grapes?
Absolutely. Okay, you know that vineyards must be pruned back every year.
Yes.
And the results is long bunches of vine and of vineyards, and this is the natural results. This is small pieces
of
from the vine, of the tree, and we hang on the bottle just as a sign of respect, of attention on behalf of the territory, on behalf of the vineyards. Never forget that wine comes from vineyard.
Oh my God, that is so beautiful.
That is, and it's a beautiful bottle.
Know, all week long, I think one of the great things about the Italians being in Vancouver is we feel their passion for wine. It's not just winemaking. It's very passionate.
It's a part of our life.
Yeah.
I still can remember. I was 3 years old, and my grandfather used to call me and say, "Angelo, come here," and he gave me some small piece of bread dipped in the red wine inside. My mother was quite upset about it, but this was the way to use even young people.
Yeah, to get going.
Keep going.
Yes.
Know about wine.
Yeah.
Get the
Absorb
first
the culture.
sip, just the first taste of wine.
How was it?
Oh, it was fun. Wonderful. Wonderful.
I bet.
No, I understand that you've said it's not difficult to make a premium wine.
Yeah, actually, making premium wine is not that difficult. What is difficult today is to produce big quantities of very good value for money wine.
Yes.
I mean, the great challenge today, especially for Italian wines or for Abruzzo wine, is to have a family-owned company who owns vineyards, who produce basically grapes in the highest quality possible, and then transform in our own wine cellar these grapes in wine and have always, every year, every vintage, the best quality possible.
Yeah. Well, I want to talk about this wine a bit because, and I'll set it up by saying, of course, a lot of people know a lot about Sangiovese. They know about Nebbiolo and Barolo and Barbaresco and all these wines. But this is a different wine. Montepulciano d'Abruzzo is a completely different grape variety for people to understand.
We have to consider that Montepulciano d'Abruzzo grape variety is maybe the third or the fourth most planted grape variety in Italy.
Yeah.
But it's really concentrated between Abruzzo, south of Marche, and north of Puglia, which in Abruzzo only can the wine obtained with this grape variety can be called Montepulciano d'Abruzzo, because in Marche and in Puglia you may not call it by law Montepulciano.
Yeah. Zaccagnini, and he's first time in Vancouver for the winery to be at the show.
Yes, officially yes, because I was only in 2007 here in Vancouver for the Italian Trade Commission tasting.
Yeah.
But at that time we had no distributor here.
You weren't ready.
Yeah.
So you like Canada? Do you think it's going to be a good place to sell wine?
I found it very interesting. I found the interest of people on behalf of wine, on behalf of Italian wines.
Yeah.
And I see the interest of people on behalf of quality. Yeah. Which is increasing. I saw some statistics now in these days, and I see that the quota of sales on quality wines in a certain price range is increasing dramatically, and in the lower price range is still increasing, but in lower.
Yeah.
In this way, I can understand that people are more focusing to understand what they are drinking, for quality, to drink responsibly.
Yeah, drinking less, drinking better.
Drinking less, drinking better. You say right. And that's what we say always. It's very good. You can have such a pleasure for a good glass of wine.
Yeah.
And especially in the background of a good glass of wine, there is everything. There is our territory, there is our sunshine, there is a passion of thousands of farmers who works daily to get the best grapes possible. And the passion and the knowledge of the modern winemakers who are engaged to do the best from these grapes.
It's a beautiful, juicy wine. I love there's not a lot of tannin. It's got a lovely, juicy, round character, and you can drink it. It's very drinkable. What sort of things would you eat with Montepulciano? What would be a nice thing to pair with it?
Actually, with this bottle of Montepulciano d'Abruzzo, you can pair a lot of different dishes. We start with pasta, with a nice lasagna, but we can have this is a beautiful barbecue wine.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you do some grilled lamb or grilled meat, it's you pair it fantastic with him. But,
well, you know what? I just want to dip some bread in it.
But
she wants to be 6 again, but it's not going to happen.
Yeah, why not? Your soul means your age,
Yeah, you're right. Great point. Well, it's fantastic to get a wine like this into Vancouver. I think there'll be a great reception for it.
Our target is customer satisfaction. We are actually exporting 85% of our production in 46 countries around the world.
Yeah.
And I think if this wine is appreciated all over the world, why not in Canada? Why not in British Columbia?
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially here, we want it.
No, especially here. So you've met a lot of nice people at the fair already, I guess, coming by the booth. And
Yes.
any really strange questions or?
No, really. The only question is sometimes that people doesn't really know where Abruzzo is, or they don't have a real idea on Italy how it is geographically. But
and we didn't mention, so Abruzzo, would you say it's southwest of Rome, or like how do you?
We just say that we are on the same level of Rome on the east side.
On the east side, okay.
On the east side, because Abruzzo has this 140-kilometer coast facing the Adriatic Sea, facing the Balkanian area, and then we have mountains. We have the highest mountains of Apenninian, and obviously we have 30,000 hectares of vineyards.
Does the Pope hang out in Abruzzo once in a while, or?
Yeah. John Paul II, when he was younger, just nominated as a pope, he was skiing in Abruzzo. Sometimes he comes as a covered and hidden in Ovindoli or in Campo Felice with his helicopter. Yeah. He did skiing for 2 hours and then back in Rome.
Wow, that's fantastic.
He actually loves our mountains, and there is some memories of him around it.
We love your wine. Thanks for sharing it with us today.
We love British Columbia, and we love Canada, and
we love to hear that too.
We hope to be here again.
Please come back.
Yeah.
If you come back, come and see us in the studio. We'll have a nice chat about Abruzzo.
It will be a pleasure.
Yeah. Thanks so much.
If you are in Italy,
I'm going to come and see you.
Don't miss the opportunity to visit us.
Yeah.
It will be great to share a glass of wine together.
So great. Angelo Ruzzi is the export manager for Cantina Zaccagnini, and he brought us this incredible bottle of Montepulciano d'Abruzzo tonight, which you can buy anywhere in the province. 1949. You can have a fantastic Italian night at home. Cook a little pasta, get a piece of cheese, whatever you need. Maybe a little charcuterie, I don't know. It's all will work with this beautiful juicy red. Thanks so much.
And most important, with good company.
Yes, most important.
With good company. That's the hardest part to find.
Not really.
Yeah. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Great to see you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Angelo Ruzzi. That was just a fantastic Art. You see, Art, do you get it now, Art? This is the culture of wine.
I'm starting to understand.
Yeah, this is it. Okay, before we go to break, Art, can we just mention the giveaway for all the people lined up out there?
Yeah, absolutely. And there is a bit of a lineup now to sign up, but for good reason. We are giving away a 2-night stay at the waterfront villa at the Painted Boat Resort, Spa, and Marina on the Sunshine Coast. It includes BC Ferry passes, a couples massage, deluxe breakfast. All you got to do is come into the tasting room, find our booth, and we're right in the theme region of Italy. And you sign up, name, phone number. We'll draw it tomorrow night at 9 o'clock.
There's lots more ahead live, on location at the 2016 Vancouver International Wine Festival. This is the best of food and wine on Sea Isle 650.
This is Tony and Casey's best of food and wine on Smooth and Easy. Sea Isle 650.